Hi everyone! In this video I'm going to break down all the parts of our Kanger Mini ProTank version 2. I'm going to show you how they all fit together and how you can maintain and clean it. So we've got the essential parts here. There's a vaporizer base, it's threaded and it screws onto your battery. We have what's called a coil head here. They come in different resistance ohms. And then we have the tank. And all of these parts are Pyrex and stainless steel. There's no glue or plastic used, so you can simply unscrew every single piece. This little bit comes off. The Pyrex tube comes out. Now note there is a rubber grommet here on the top, and that's very important because it creates the seal here at the top so that you don't have liquid coming out around this area here when you fill it up. So anytime you take this apart to clean it or to replace this piece, which is available in different colors on our website, you know, if you drop it, it breaks. It is glass, so that might happen. You always want to make sure that this little rubber grommet is existing in that place before you screw it on. It gets kind of nice and tight on there the first time, but later it might become loose, and that's okay. You just sort of make sure that it's down in there, and then you can place this on there to set it in its spot. Okay, so all of those parts come away, and as well as the drip tip there. So it's really simple. It's just like a utensil in your kitchen. You can wash all of these parts in hot water. You can add a little bit of mild soap if you want, really get the previous formula out of there. The only thing that you're not going to wash with soap is the coil head. You can rinse this. I would say if you're an everyday vapor, rinse it once a week. I think it's best if you put it in a little dish and pour hot water or freshly boiled water over it. And you don't want to, you know, rub it or scrub it or anything like that. You just want to soak it for a while and let that hot water dissolve any residue that has collected on the wicks here or the coil inside. Just for 10-15 minutes, and then you want to set it out to dry. You don't want to take this coil head that you've just soaked in water and put it back together with all the parts and vape it right away, because it's still wet. The wicks will still have water on them, and it won't vaporize your liquid so well. So it's helpful to have multiple coil heads, and you can rotate them as needed. So we've got all the parts here. Doop. And there is a picture on the website of all the parts broken down, and it names them so that you can get familiar with the terminology. So I'm going to go ahead and put it all back together. You can, well, we'll start this way. So Pyrex tube goes into the top piece. This little bottom guide screws into there, and this is what ensures no liquid is coming out. So you screw that in nice and tight. You want to make sure that that is screwed tight before putting your liquid in. And then you put your coil head into the base, and then you fill it with your liquid, and this part fits onto here. You put your drip tip on. The functionality of the drip tip really is, you know, you can sanitize it, pass it around, share it with others, or you can purchase various drip tips of many styles and materials if you like to accessorize your vaporizer. Some people do. And then once you have it all put together, this is your battery here. It's a lithium-ion battery. This little button right here has an LED light that will shine when it's on, and essentially you're just pressing this button to make the whole device work. There's a little battery pad there. Screw this on. Now to turn the battery on, you want to press this button 5 times in a row very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will flash, and then you know it's on because every time you press it, there's a little blue light that shines. Now before you put it away in your pocket, in your purse, you don't want that button to get held down accidentally for long periods of time. It will burn out your coil head, so you just turn it off before storing it away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you know it's off because there is no light that flashes. And that's it. It's really simple. It's not complicated. And it's new at first, but once you get the hang of the mechanics, you'll be a pro. Oops. Now I'm going to show you how to charge your battery. You get a wall adapter and a USB recharger. And the USB recharger plugs into the wall adapter. This plugs into the wall, obviously. And then you screw on your battery to this little part right here till it stops. And this light will turn red initially, and when the unit is fully charged, it will turn green. That's how you know it's done charging. It's always a good idea before you connect these two for charging that you take a Q-tip and wipe off any excess liquid or condensation that might be on that battery pad before connecting it. It just prolongs the life of your battery, and it keeps these connections all working well. And that is essentially it.